So, you're a sailor in the 18th century. You're stuck on a wooden ship for months, surrounded by salt water, with limited supplies and no way to resupply until you reach land. Your ship needs constant maintenance, brass fittings, corrode, leather rots, ropes fray, and you have no cleaning products, no chemicals, no tools beyond what's on board. What do you use? Your own body. Specifically, your sweat, urine, and sometimes blood. Welcome to the disgusting reality of naval maintenance. Let's begin. Wooden sailing ships required constant upkeep, salt water, corroded metal, sun and moisture rotted wood and leather, ropes stretched and frayed. And on a ship at sea, you couldn't just order new supplies. You had to make do with what you had. And what did sailors always have themselves? Their sweat, their urine, their saliva. These bodily fluids contained chemicals that, while disgusting, were genuinely useful for maintenance. Urine, for example, contains ammonia, a powerful cleaning agent. Sweat contains salt and lactic acid, both useful for certain tasks. Blood contains iron and proteins. Sailors weren't scientists, but through trial, error, and desperation, they discovered that their own bodies could provide the chemicals they needed. It wasn't about preference, it was about survival. If the brass corroded, the fittings failed. If the leather rotted, the rigging collapsed. If the ropes weakened, the sails couldn't function. So sailors used what they had themselves. Let's start with urine, the Swiss Army knife of sailor bodily fluids. Sailors collected their urine in barrels and used it for multiple purposes. First, cleaning brass and metal fittings. Brass fixtures tarnished quickly in salt air, turning green and corroding. Sailors would soak rags in stale urine. The older, the better. More concentrated ammonia and scrub brass until it shined. The ammonia in urine broke down tarnish and corrosion. It actually worked. Second, treating leather. Leather used for boots, harnesses, and rigging dried out and cracked in sea air. Sailors treated leather with urine to keep it supple. The ammonia and urea helped preserve the leather and prevent rot. Yes, their boots smelled like piss, but they lasted longer. Third, gunpowder production. This one's wild. Gunpowder requires saltpeter potassium nitrate, which can be extracted from aged urine mixed with soil, manure, and other organic material. During long voyages, or sieges, when gunpowder supplies ran low, desperate sailors and soldiers would use urine-soaked earth to create crude saltpeter. It was a last resort, but documented historical accounts confirm it happened. Fourth, medicinal uses. Sailors believed urine had antiseptic properties. They used it to clean wounds, treat infections, and even as a remedy for jellyfish stings. This one actually has some scientific basis. The ammonia in urine can neutralize certain toxins. Did it work? Sometimes did it prevent infection? Probably not as well as they thought. But when your alternative is nothing, you try piss. Sweat was another valuable resource. Sailors working in hot climates sweated constantly. They'd wipe sweat off their bodies with rags and use those rags to polish brass and metal. The salt acted as an abrasive, scrubbing away tarnish, while the lactic acid in sweat helped break down corrosion. It wasn't as effective as modern metal polish, but it worked well enough. Some sailors would deliberately sweat onto brass fittings, rubbing the sweat in with their bare hands, then buffing with a cloth. The natural oils in human skin also helped protect metal from further corrosion. So yes, your ship's gleaming brass railings, polished with sailor sweat and elbow grease. Literally. Sweat was also used to preserve rope. Hemp rope, used for rigging, absorbed moisture and rotted quickly. Sailors would sometimes treat ropes with a mixture of tar, animal fat, and their own sweat and urine to create a protective coating. This disgusting cocktail helped waterproof the rope and extend its lifespan. Did it smell? Absolutely. Did it work? Unfortunately, yes. But it wasn't just urine and sweat. Sailors used every bodily fluid and substance imaginable. Saliva was used to lubricate small mechanisms and clean delicate instruments. Earwax was sometimes used to waterproof small leather pouches or seal minor cracks. And blood when sailors were injured. Their blood was occasionally mixed with tar to create emergency sealant for hull breaches. Desperate times, disgusting measures. Sailors also used vomit in some cases. Seasick sailors produced a lot of vomit, and the stomach acid in vomit could be used to etch or clean certain materials. It's unclear how widespread this practice was, but references exist in sailor logs and memoirs. And let's not forget feces. While less commonly used than urine, sailors sometimes used excrement mixed with tar as caulking material to seal gaps between planks. It was disgusting, but organic material mixed with tar created a waterproof paste that could plug leaks in emergencies. Naval life was brutal, disgusting, and resourceful in ways modern people can't imagine. You didn't waste anything, including what came out of your body. So there you have it. Sailors maintained their ships using sweat, urine, saliva, blood, and worse. It's disgusting, it's shocking, and it's absolutely true. But it also shows incredible resourcefulness. When you're stuck at sea with no resupply, you use what you have, and what sailors always had was themselves. Modern naval maintenance uses chemicals, tools, and technology, but for centuries it was powered by human bodies. Next time you're on a boat, just be grateful you're not polishing brass with your own piss.